what we do. Okay, today we got a news program, and today I need to get a 4K flip through of the business class tarot because, I mean, we're going to be using this a lot. So, is this in order? Is this in order? I think it is. Yes, it is. All right. So this is in order. So we'll get a 4K flip through of this beauty today. And I want to get a 4K flip through, at least filmed. I mean, minimum filmed of the, what's the other one? The Mons Tarot, 2nd edition. So we do have this in. We need to get a 4K flip through of this. So, I mean, pretty excited to use this on stream. I'm just saying. It's going to be fantastic. Wolfie, what's going on? Sanjita, CM, Ave Marie, what is up? We're doing flip throughs today. We are doing flip throughs today. What's going on? I'm doing great. I got my exercise in. I did my workout at 5 a.m., which is kind of frightening. But, I mean, there is that. There is that. Lady Goddess Tarot. Yusra, hello. Ave Marie, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Joe, long time. What is up? Well, Joe, I'm prepping this. I'm prepping the Mons Tarot for a 4K flip through today. And then we're going to use this live on stream. Really nice. It's 6:30. It's 6:30. Waving from Ontario, Canada. Hello, Amanda. I'm waving back from Texas. From Texas. I'm located in Texas. Mubaraka, hello. Jen Nicole, how are you doing? Thank you, Jen, for being such a great supporter. I appreciate all your comments on the channel and all that good stuff. Yusra, can I get a read today? Maybe. Let's see. Sir, will I be successful in my new career? Mubaraka, is that how you pronounce that? Let me know. I appreciate you joining and hanging out with me, getting ready for my 4K flip throughs and all that good stuff. Will I find a mutual, long-lasting relationship? That is the goal. That is the goal, I have to say. You're warmer than me. There we go. Is it cold over there? All right. Let's see. Mutual love. We got, will I be successful? Let's do MK. Will I be successful? I think that's good. Or Lady Goddess Tarot. What is up, Lady Goddess? What question you got for me, Lady Goddess? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. Lady Goddess says, how early is it for you? Yeah, Lady Goddess, if you have a question. Biffy, welcome. What is going on? All right. Thank you again. Let's see. MK wants to know will I be successful in my career. No, it says it. I'm going to butcher this name. I'm sorry. I'm going to butcher this name, aren't I? Let's see. MK. Will I be successful in the career? There you go. Let's try that out. MK. Career success. It is 6 degrees Celsius. That is interesting. That is, that sounds cold. That does sound cold, I have to say. For summer or for creeping into summer, that does sound cold. For this, we will try out the Anna K and see how that goes. There we go. 7:30 a.m. So you are in, where is that? That's Eastern? That's Eastern. You're in the Eastern time zone. I'm in Central. So we are on CST today. There you go. Yeah, LGT, do you have a question? Let me know. Thank you, LGT. I appreciate you. You're awesome as always. All right. Chillier than normal. Yeah. Global cooling. It's global warming, global cooling. It's global something. You know, it's global something. And the High Priestess is back indeed. Will you be successful in your career? I think that you need a bit of an adjustment. We need a bit of an adjustment. We need to get something a bit changed, right? The Queen of Cups says that overall, you don't like your career as is. In other words, you may be pretty content with it. You may be a bit happy with it, right? But overall, you need some adjustment to be successful. You need some adjustment to bring peace or bring love into the career to where you really enjoy it. You're really passionate about it. Right now, the passion you got to stop asking the question. I'm reading your question. All right. So, Okay. But yeah, you need some adjustment in that to be fully happy, to fully manifest that. The Queen of Cups, that water of water, you're sort of in that where you're not exactly content. The High Priestess says that knowledge is going to be, all right, I got to time you. That knowledge is going to be one of the keys here. One of the keys here is going to be knowledge. It's all about getting used to it, getting into it. Maybe you need maybe a couple more certifications. Maybe you need a little more knowledge. Maybe you need something as far as this goes in order to be fully happy, in order to fully manifest this. But you sort of there, right? And the Magician being reversed points to this. It's like that you don't fully have everything that you need to be successful. That may not be a bad thing. It may be something where you just get a couple of certs. Maybe you need a bit more knowledge. Maybe you need some training on a particular area. For example, if you're a software developer, right? Let's say we're a software developer, we're doing .NET, and we're moving into a space to where we need Angular. So Angular's hot right now for front-end work. Maybe I need a bit of Angular training, some books or something. Now I have the front end and the mid tier, and now I'm good. Now I'm much happier. Again, the Magician says we need a couple more things in order to get that done. In other words, so you got a lot of things that we're uncomfortable with it. We need more training. We need a little more something. You need a little more something, a little more beef, you know, like the Wendy's commercial. Where's the beef? You need a little more beef and then you'll be okay. But the Magician reverses, you just don't have it. The High Priestess says, hit the books. It's going to be good. And the Queen says, unless you do that, you're going to be in a weird situation to where you can do it day to day, but you're not good enough to where people notice you, where people are passionate about you, where people want to pay you a ton of money or whatnot, or, you know, you're content with that. Speaking of job readings, Yusra wants to know any success in career over the next 1 year. It is a career morning. It is a career morning. I mean, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do the career morning. That's fine. It's a career morning, you know? That's okay. That's all right. Let's find out about that. Career morning. And let's see. Will I find a mutual love relationship this year? Ave Marie wants to get that love. All right. With the rest of the month in general, coming into union with that. All right. Yes, sir. We'll try that. Maybe I'll spell out the name so they know I'm reading for them. Maybe. Over next year. Wolf, what is going on? How are you doing? Wolf, you have no idea how much stuff I'm sending you. Wolf, you have no idea how much stuff I'm sending you right now, Wolf. I'm sending you so much stuff. I got so many extras that I'm sending you, Wolf. All right. I mean, it's like a stack. I mean, we've entered like just the stack that I'm currently sending you. I hope you don't mind. There you go. All right. We got the double wolf in chat. I mean, the double wolf. How can you go wrong? It's going to be amazing. Let's skip to the job screen. Since we're doing it right, we're doing it right. You know, my ex said, you got to do it right. You can't just wander around there and hope for the best. You need to do it correctly. And to do it correctly, I think that is going to be a key with the Shadowland Tarot. I mean, I'm just saying, CM, what is going on? Crystal, I appreciate you. Will I make a new best friend going to meetups? Crystal, I made so many freaking friends going to meetup.com. I'm just saying, you know? I'm just saying, yeah, Wolf, I have a literal stack of stuff I'm giving you. Anyway, so yeah, there is that. So it's going to be like a large package. It's going to be a large package of stuff that you're getting over there. All right, when we ship this out. So anyway, lovely reading cloth. Thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. This is my peacock. This is my peacock, you know? I'm proud of my peacock. You got to be proud of your peacock. You can't hide the peacock. You got to just let it hang. You got to let it go. You got to let it swing in the air. All right, CM, let's find out about that stuff. It's harder with the whole Indeed, it is. Meetup kind of closed down. I mean, it closed down into this online thing. If I wanted online, I'd go to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted online, I'd go to Facebook. All right, let's see. Let's see about that. All right. Success and career. We got the Magician upside down again. We have it upside down again. I'm not sure what's happening here, but the Magician upside down. Success and career over the next year. I think it's all about introspection. It's all about introspection. Here seems to be the problem with the read. It seems to be that you are passionate about this. You really want to be. You want to be at a place to where you can just rock the house. This is where you want to be. And that's really all you need sometimes. All you need is that passion. And when you got that, everything falls into place. Everything falls into place when you have that passion. Ms. J. Divine, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Once you have that passion, and you do, the Ace of Cups says you got it. You got it. You're gripping that passion. You're gripping the passion. You got it going on. The Hermit, though, says that sometimes you look to other people to determine if you're successful or not. Sometimes you rely on other people, if to be successful. And that's going to work out with a Three of Swords moment where you're disappointed. You need to go and compare yourself to yourself. Does that make sense? So where was I in my painting a year ago, and where am I today? I'm comparing against myself. I could easily go online and find people that are amazing painters, and I would feel terrible because I don't look like them. But it's more important to compare yourself against yourself. Are you making improvement? Is the career going better? Are you better today than you were a year ago with this career? That's important. That's what the Hermit is talking about. Don't rely on other people. Don't rely on other companies. Look at yourself, compare yourself to yourself, and you're going to avoid a Three of Swords moment to where I look online and I see amazing artists, and I think my art sucks compared to that person. My art just sucks compared to that person. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter. It's about getting your passion and pursuing your passion and comparing yourself against yourself. So that's where we're pointing with the career. Comparing yourself against yourself. That's going to be the absolute biggest factor for you especially. All right, let's figure out the meetups with CM. Thank all of you for being here. Thank you for your donation. I love all of you. If I could give just the biggest group hug and not get COVID, I would. Will I make a new best friend? Let's check that out. Sinead, hello. What is going on? How are you doing? Tina snuck in, and Avra as well. How are you? There you go. Yeah, Yusra, I think you're on the right track. I think you're there. Speaking of there, what would be great is the Thoth. The Thoth. The Crowley. If you haven't read Crowley's books, Crowley has a book of a biography, and it's the weirdest thing you'll ever read. Crowley would go mountain climbing, and he would have people carry his library of books with him. He would have people carry a library of books to go mountain climbing so they could have stuff to read but while he was resting. Weirdest thing, he was like an avid mountain climber. He set a record that I don't think has ever been broken. Oh, that's right. CM hates the Thoth. Oh, no, I'm sorry about that. CM, I'm talking about Crowley. CM, let's get you something better. I know CM likes cats. We'll do cats. I'm sorry about that. CM is going to slap me right now. CM is reaching for the computer. CM is reaching through the computer and trying to slap me right now. This exact moment is what I'm getting. So yeah, CM hates the Thoth. That's okay. We got you some cats. CM, we got you some cats. So, you gotta don't slap me. Don't slap me. We're still good. We're still tight. We're still good. Let's move on from the Thoth moment there. Okay. Let's see. Will I make a new best friend with that? The Fool says yes. The Hierophant says yes, indeed. I think that this is going to be. He was an advisor for Winston Churchill. That is true. That's true. I don't remember that part, but that's interesting. I think yes. Let's point to why yes. The Fool says we're going on a journey. I think that the COVID thing will be gone fully gone, fully released sometime around 2028. And that's when Meetup will be perfectly normal again. Around 2028, Meetup is going to be there. Meetup is Crowley. What happened to him? He died broke. He died completely broke. In fact, Lady Harris did not accept any money for making the Thoth. She did it for free, and she gave him money. He was so broke. That's what happened to Crowley. I think he died broke. I think so. I remember there was that time at the end where, anyway. But the Fool says yes. Around 2028, all of the pandemic will be gone. All of the pandemic will be gone. It's just 8 years. And the Fool says that, see, lovey, hello, what's going on? What a great name. The Fool says, yes, you'll get some friends with Meetup. We'll get a new best friend. The Hierophant says a new best friend, a serious friend, somebody that will be there, and be supportive of you. Ace of Swords says you do have these opportunities to do this. All right. I went to Meetup for probably 4 years. And my list of people that I made friends with, I made contacts with, was enormous. Probably around 100. So yeah, I probably had 100 people that I could just contact, and we could go do stuff and stuff like that. So obviously I had to pick and choose at that point. Anyway, yeah, I got a lot of relationships out of that too. I got a ton of relationships out of that. Jesus, how many girlfriends did I get out of that? Like a lot. Anyway, so yeah, the Fool says we're going in. The Hierophant says they're going to be best friends. The Ace of Swords says this is an opportunity to connect with other people. It's not just limited to Meetup, though. Get on Facebook and go around on Facebook and check out some of your local groups. We have local groups that like to meet. You have parties, block parties. We have fairs that go on. Like here, there's a county fair. There's a bunch of different fairs you can go to and meet people and talk to people. But if you're looking for interaction, Meetup is the way to go. Facebook local groups is also the way to go. If you do both of those, you're going to have a lot of interactions. Again, Jesus, I made so many friends. I had my address book was literally full of people that wanted to go do stuff, that wanted to, be around and all this other stuff. So yeah, it was a ton. Anyway, he died years ago, not broke, according to Lon Milo DeCat. All right. Well, remember that he was just literally broke in one point in the book, and it was near the end, and Lady Harris didn't even take any money. She gave him money. Let's see. Details about my next love partner. There we go. What cat deck is this? That is the Grimalkin Tarot. The Grimalkin Tarot. I don't have the Grimalkin Tarot stuff near me. Anyway, I do need to get that. All right. What's your West Side? Yeah, West Side. There you go. West Side group. Okay. Details about my next partner. Let's check that out after we grab some water. Ave Marie wants to know about some love. Want some love. Well, wonder where you got the money from. Well, I don't know. I remember he spent an exorbitant amount of cash, like an absolute exorbitant amount of cash on just random stuff. So yeah, if I remember, yeah, he was broke, bankrupt. If I remember, yeah, he spent tons of cash on everything. So I remember, if I remember correctly, I think he inherited the money or something, and then he made other money, but he spent an exorbitant amount of money on stuff like having people go with him for his mountain climbing adventures and all that stuff. Anyway, Sinead has not seen the Tarot Tower. Sinead, this is my Tarot Tower. It holds 50 decks of cards. All right, let's go over here and check this out. This is the Tarot Tower. Sinead, it holds 50 decks of cards. You you can make this yourself for only 20 bucks. I have a video link on here. Go to subscribe and search for Tarot Tower. All right. What will happen when I return to school? There you go. Long-lasting relationship for A. Marie. All right, so let's check this out and see where we're going with this. Now, that is interesting. We have the Six of Wands. Details about my next love partner. The Hierophant is sneaking in again. We do have that. We do have the Four of Cups, the King, the Knight of Coins. It's sort of like somebody who's retired. You have this feeling of someone who possibly is retired, or who doesn't work, has some money, doesn't need to work, sort of in this retired feel that we have here, right? And we see this because the Knight of Coins. Now, that is very active. The Knight is very active, very movement-oriented, and going forth and having all of the fun with all of that. So the Knight of Coins reverse points to somebody who's retired, somebody who doesn't really need money, somebody who doesn't really need a lot of stuff. They seem to have it all set up and all of that good stuff, right? All of that good stuff. And the Four of Cups reversed means they're more mature. They know what they want. They're not sort of just loose and guessing who they are. They know who they are. They're very comfortable in their own space. They don't have a lot of differentiation, if that's a word, differentiation, something like that. They don't have a lot of variety in what they think about themselves. They know themselves very well. The Hierophant says they're also a very serious person. That's sort of what points me to retired, right? We have the Hierophant with the Knight of Coins. Gets that combination of we're comfortable, we don't need a lot of stuff, we're at a point where we're good with all of that stuff. So, I mean, it's back and forth there. So that seems to be the next love partner you have, is leaning on that thing. The Six of Wands, though, says that you're no details about my next love partner. We're reading from Miss J Divine. Do I need to add that? Do I need to add that? I think I need to add that. Miss J. There we go. Miss J. No, Ave, I'm not reading for you. All right. So, yeah. So they're retired. They're looking at something that's pretty comfortable. They don't need a lot of stuff. The Six of Wands says overall they're ready for some changes. They're not really trying to, Missy Joy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. They're not really trying to do a lot. They're not really trying to do a lot. Again, we just have this retired feel. And retired doesn't mean they're like 70 years old. You have people that are in their 30s, late 30s that are retired from the military and stuff. So, I mean, again, we're just looking for retired. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, a lot. This is weird at just how much emphasis we have on the retirement. We have the Hierophant. They were in a company. They were busy with something. They did have some stuff going on. The Knight of Coins. Again, Knights are very active, very movement oriented. And this just says that they're not doing that anymore. The Four of Cups says that they don't have a lot of choices and stuff like that. So, I mean, again, retired definitely does not mean they are 70. Sometimes, a lot of times, it means that they're retired military. I know a couple of people who are retired military or who are out of the military and for a disability. One person has a memory disability and the dude's like in the 30s. So I don't know. I mean, it just depends on that. Missy Joy, I appreciate you. And let's see who just joined. Say La Vie, thank you for your donation as well. All right. Will I be able to tune into my psychic abilities? Let's find out. I've had cards since I was 15. There you go. Could be a successful young person as well. Yeah, could be. It's someone who doesn't worry about money. Someone who just sort of hangs out. You could write. Have you ever seen, there's one movie. There's one movie where a dude wrote a song, one song, and it was a holiday song, and everybody played it on the holidays. And he made so much money on the holidays that he didn't have to do anything else with his life. So he was making like $200K a year from just this one song he wrote a long time ago. Anyway, because it was such a success that he literally retired. The dude was like in his 20s. He was in his 20s. Anyway, let's check that out by using The Gilded Tarot Royale. What did somebody say? That's thinner than you are right now, Tarot Oracle. You know? Yeah, it could be law service. It could be anything. It could be somebody who wrote a single song that made $5 million, and now they don't really need to do anything else. It's weird how you can just make it. You can just make it, you know? You can get that to a point where everything is just, you got enough money, you don't really have to worry about it anymore. Don't really have to worry about it anymore. All right. But that is a lot of emphasis on that. It's like their whole personality revolves around their schedule and their relaxation, and they don't really want to be interrupted a lot. So it's interesting when we have just a reading to where it focuses on one aspect of your life. So if you focus on one aspect of your life, let's say, for example, if you focus on art, okay? Let's say art, and that's all you do, art. You wake up, you think about art, you draw, you paint, you go to bed thinking about art, you watch art videos. There are people like this. What about chess? You make a living doing chess. You think about chess, you read chess books, you think about strategies, you go online and play, you go to tournaments, right? And you make a living doing that. There's a lot of things to where people, their whole life revolve around one thing. So, you know, seems to be that type of person. Anyway, will I be able to tune into my psychic abilities? The Page of Cups. Now, that's an interesting one. The 10 of Cups, the 6 of Swords. I think you're on a journey. We feel this. You're on a journey to tune into your psychic abilities. I think it's possible. And basically, yes. Will you be able to? Yes. Do you have stumbling blocks to get there? Yes. So, yeah, the Wolf says that's thinner than you are, Tia. Okay. The 6 of Swords says we're on that journey. And that's important here. That means the journey is not over. It means we have some learning to do. So some online resources, some books, some things like this to where we can get into that meditative state. We can get into the relaxed state. We can tune in. So it is tuned in a lot of times into that 6 of Swords, but you need more development. We need to read more. We need to learn more. So your learning stage is still there. We're never stop learning. And that's sort of where the 6 of Swords points to, right? The Page of Cups says that it's important to get into the mode of listening. So listening is going to be your key here. You can't really just skip out on that mode where you're not listening, right? Listening is key. And the Page of Wands says we must get into that state where we can accept messages that don't make sense, which, I mean, from birth to adulthood, we're taught over and over and over. If it doesn't make any sense, it's your imagination. If it doesn't make any sense, then it's something you shouldn't pay attention to. And we're taught that over and over. And then as we try to develop our psychic abilities, we run into the stumbling block of being taught this garbage over and over. So it's important to get into that mode. The Moon upside down, the 10 of Cups upside down says we have some ways to go. And that's important from meditation. It's important from stop judging what we hear, because develop psychic abilities, we can't judge anything that we hear. If you hear something about purple unicorns or something like that, you should be able to listen to that and say, oh, purple unicorns. You shouldn't just go, what the world's a purple, Again, it's important to listen and not judge. That's going to be your key, along with understanding that you need to still learn. You need to still do exercises and stuff like that. So, hit up some books, hit up some videos, and practice something that's completely out of your comfort zone or something that looks like it could develop, and continue to learn. But yes, you can. Yes, you can. Absolutely. All right. How's Michael feeling for me? Say la vie. Let's check that out. We got the love screen coming. Nasha wants to know, should I let go of the ex? Oh, no. Should you let go of that ex? All right. How is M feeling about me? Sanjita, marriage proposal was coming, but the boy's mother didn't agree. Uh-oh. whether the proposal would come again. You got a cancellation on the proposal. That's terrible. That's terrible. So you were right there, and then it just got canceled completely? Oh, man. All right, we'll check out the Wonderland Tarot. Hop over to the love screen. Starting to receive. That's right, Missy. You got, I mean, that's so terrible that we're taught to not listen to our intuition our whole lives. And then we get into adulthood and we have to unlearn 30 years of garbage training from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's sort of why tarot exists and tools exist, so that you can get guided feedback from your intuition, so you can get guided into a direction. So that's sort of why we have tools. We have runes, we have pendulums, we have tarot, we have all of this stuff. Sort of gives you a little guided way to do, because if you just raw listen to your intuition, that takes a lot of time and a lot of training. All right, let's hop into the love screen and check that out. Hop into the love screen. Uh-oh, we can see some pajama action. All right, let's get the pajamas out of the frame. There we go. Much better on the love screen. How is M feeling about me? The Eight of Swords. Oh my. Queen of Swords. The Seven of Wands. And the Six of Cups. I mean, this may not be a good time. This may not be a good time for how about Michael right now? So are you and Michael involved in a relationship, or what's going on here? Because this doesn't look very good. It doesn't look very good at all. And it's such a cute deck. I want it to look great. I want Michael to fall into your arms, to have that romantic moment to where everything just goes smoothly and well, and it's long-lasting love. It just doesn't look like that. We got a lot of challenges here. The Eight of Swords says that we feel boxed in. We feel like we don't have a lot of power here. We don't have a lot of choices either. It's almost like that there's something else going on. There's some deeper things going on. There you go. Just friends, neighbors. There you go. But he could have some problems with another relationship, or you could have some problems with other things. If he's just a neighbor and you're just like, hey, neighbor, you know, like, what is it? Tim the Tool Man. Hey, neighbor, you know, this seems really odd for that kind of thing. So maybe he has another relationship going. Maybe he has some other things in his life, because we have a lot of negative cards here. You have the defensive card. We have the not ready for something, not ready for anything good. We have the Queen of Swords being a Corella DeVille type feel, to where we're just not in a good mood. We're just not in a good mood. We have a lot of problems. We have a lot of negative emotions sort of hovering around. And the Eight of Swords, we feel boxed in. We don't feel like we have a lot of choices. So, you know, just friends, neighbors, casuals thing. It seems like Michael's got some other stuff going on. So basically right now, it doesn't look like a good time if you want to get into the Michael, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get into the Michael thing, it looks like maybe this is not the best time. This may not be the best time to move into something like that. So they have a lot of things going on right now. Basically, a lot of things going on right now. So, yeah, you may want to wait. We may want to wait. There was nothing good in there at all. And I'm sorry about that. That is kind of confusing if you just have a neighbor and things are going all right. You've got a lot of negative things in there. Sorry about that. Wish I could give you some great news. Wish I could tell you Michael's coming over right now. You know, they're madly in love with you. I don't know. All right, let's do random. We'll do random now. We're done with the donations. Who will come into my love life? Lavender Seas, hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. Michelle, hello, how are you doing? Oh no, it's another Virgo day. Is it going to be another Virgo day? Well, I hear from the Virgo who I stopped speaking with. Ave Marie has been asking this question forever. Let's get Ave Marie on the list here. Let's put Ave Marie there. We pick at random, by the way, in case you're wondering. Long-lasting love. Is it coming? Is it coming? Julie, speaking of coming in, Julie snuck in. How are you doing? How are you doing? All right, let's find out about the long-lasting love relationship with the ugliest box ever invented, the Victorian Romantic Tarot. There we go. Should I hold on or let go of the ex? Naisha wants to know, do you hang on to that ex or do you release? Do you release, like the Wilson Phillips song, Release Me? You got to release me. You can't be hanging on like that. That's no good. That's no good at all. Abe Marie, you're quite welcome. Long-lasting love. I hope you get the best. Abe Marie, you know, we love you. Abe, I'm just saying, the whole channel loves you over here. Abe Marie, you got love right now. You got so much love. So much love for everybody on the channel. Just saying, just come here if you ever feel unloved. All right. Yeah. Abe Marie, your turn. 6 of Wands. Alma, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. See, the 6 of Wands into Justice, the Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. I mean, I would say so. I would say so. I would say so. You got nothing but good news. You got nothing but good news with this read. The 6 of Wands, the Lord of Success, the Lord of Victory, is important here. It says basically you will be victorious. You will have the success that you're looking for. And that's a good start to the read. It's a good start to finding a long distance or love. Justice says the possibility of long distance love is here. So if that's not off the table, you could have a long distance type love, you know, sort of coming in. I think that you are comfortable with your own schedule right now. You're comfortable with you. You like how you do things. You like how you know, this is what you do at this time. You watch Tarot Oracle at this time. You watch TV at that time. You work at that other time. You have a thing that you do. And I think that it attracts a long distance relationship. Not like long distance like they're on the other side of the world or anything, but it's just out of reach. It's just out of reach. To where if they drive 5 or 6 hours, then they'd be there. It's just out of reach. So there is a possibility once you get into that they'll move, or you'll move, or somebody will adjust and get into that mode to where they're around more, something like that. But it starts off as a long distance relationship. So there you go. So, I mean, it starts out like that. Maybe it ends up in a close distance relationship. You just don't know. The Ace of Wands says we're in that. The 10 of Cups says you're happy with it. So whatever happened, you're happy with the relationship overall. You're happy overall. But there seems to be this warm-up period where you need a certain adjustment in your life in order to get this. So you have requirements, you have adjustments that you need to make in order for this to be the perfect love that you're looking for. But I do think you find that. But it's not, just doesn't drop from the heavens and just suddenly there and everyone's excited and everyone's thrilled. So, I mean, there is that. There is that. There you go. All right. But yes, basically you'll find it. But it may start as long distance and then work from there. But the overall message is you will be happy with it. So there you go. All right. AK wants to know, will I find a special person? Will I find the special person? Everybody wants that special person. You know, it is all about finding that special person. If you do, it isn't that special. If you do, that is special. We're going to use the Thoth. I shuffled it. And I was going to do CM, and I forgot CM hates the Thoth. So we're going to use the Thoth. We have to. It's mandatory to use this. It is mandatory. We got to do it. We have to do it. So there you go. All right. We're getting the Thoth out for Alma's question. Alma wants to know, will I find a special person? Is it in the cards? Literally, is it in the cards for the special person? Okay, the Justice card seems to be in every reading today. That's all right. We can accommodate that. We can accommodate that. Will I find a special person? It's going to be a while. it's going to be a while. It's not something where you're going to find them immediately. It's not something where you're going to find them this year. It could be sometime next year, finding a special person. We do have reward for work or success for work. We do have that successful thing, but we need to get things in balance. We need to get factors in balance. We need to get balanced in our life. So we're currently out of balance in a lot of different ways. And it's time to get back into that mode, because we do want the reward. We do want this special person, but it's all about bringing balance into our life. So we're sort of out of balance at this time. We need to pick that back up. We got a couple of fallen pieces of our life that are on the floor, and we need to get that back into balance. So Amanda, I have a full course on the Thoth. Amanda, go into the subscribe button and look at my videos. I have a full course that teaches you easy ways to memorize all of the cards. Okay, so yeah, once we pick up those pieces, once we get back in line, once we get back on our path, that's going to be important here to get that in and to get that going. And I think, again, it is possible. It's just a matter of some adjustments. But we have a lot of fantastic cards. We do. We have a lot of fantastic cards involved here that will get us on the direction. But we need to, once we're back on that path, it's going to be starting towards that. So you're looking at probably next year, like, so this year looks like it's challenging. I think we could have maybe a relationship that is not going to be the special person or whatnot. But again, we sort of need to sort of get on that. Anyway, there you go. Thoth and I do not seem to get along. Well, you just got to warm up to it. You got to warm up to it. You got to warm up to it. Sometimes it may not be that good. You just got to should I hold on or let go of the X? There you go. Naisha, we'll get you here. Oh, wait a minute. Be Wise has a drama-filled coworker. Oh no. Be Wise. Let's find out. Let's see. Drama coworker. Oh no. She likes conflicts. Oh no. I hate those. They you're trying to work. All you want to do is work and go home and be happy. And they want to spend the whole day, causing crap. I don't like those at all. I don't like those at all. Pragya may be added, May you be added? Well, maybe. I mean, donations take priority, then I pick at random. Nikki wants to know about a house. There you go. Find someone new. You want someone new and a house. That's not demanding at all. Nikki, you got some goals. Nikki doesn't play around with them goals. I want to be a millionaire, and then I want a house, and then I want my soulmate hand delivered to me. Get that soulmate. I want them to come to my door, like a pizza delivery. Come to my door, delivered like a takeout, COVID free, win the lottery, get that house, find the soulmate, have it hand delivered. I think that's going to be where I'm going with the goals. I like those good goals. I like the stretch goals. Those are the ones that I really like. All right. What's Manisha's current intentions for me? There you go. No, just mainly a house. All right. Well, okay. Well, everything else is secondary. Okay. All right. Let's find out. Be Wise. We got a drama-filled coworker. The King of Swords says they bring nothing good. They bring nothing good. They don't. They don't bring anything good. The King of Swords is the military dictator. It's the person that's out there to make their own rules. They want to make their own rules there. The Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. You gotta avoid this person when you can. You gotta quit feeding the troll. Don't feed the troll. Rule number 1 about being online, you don't feed the troll. So if somebody comes in here, Naisha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. If somebody comes in here and says, tarot is a scam. You're all lies. I could do one of two things. The first thing I could do was argue with the idiot. I could argue all day. I could say, it's a divination tool. It's a divination tool. If it was 100% accurate, I would be handing out lottery numbers right now, and they would all win. And I would have 10,000 people on the channel, literally. Now, the second thing I can do is don't feed the troll, and I could instantly ban the person. And without even mentioning their name, without even mentioning their question, I just reach over and I go like this. I reach over and I go, click, and a banned. I choose option B. I choose option B because I don't feed the trolls. And you got to get into that situation. The King of Swords says they are a troll. They're trying to troll you. They're trying to take control of the situation. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to do all of this stuff. And if you feed them, if you give them food, it's like the stray dog in the neighborhood. If you give it food, now it's your dog. I mean, just be aware. That's fine. If you give it food, it's now your dog. If you need a dog, that's fine. If you need a troll, if you need the drama, that's fine. Go ahead and feed the troll. That's fine. But the King of Swords said is definitely is a troll. The Ten of Wands says the more you feed them, the more they're going to come around because you're the one that fed them. You fed them. It's now your dog. You fed them. That dog is now your dog. So you got to watch how you want to address this. The Ten of Wands says it's going to be a burden. It's now your dog. So the Ten of Wands says if you're willing to do that, if that's the dog that you want, that's fine. But don't feed it. The Nine of Pentacles says move about your own business. Somebody calls your name. Somebody yells out your name. If you have to interact with them, you do it as short as possible. You do it as business-like as possible. When they bring up all of the dirt, all of the grime that they've been thinking about, all the nastiness at work that they've been causing, you move over and do something else. You go about your business anyway. So that don't feed the troll. Don't feed the troll. Hit the ban. If keep it business. You talk to them about business when they start anything else. You say, look, I got this due today. I need to work on this. I'm sorry. I need to go work on this. You cut them off. You say, I need to do business. I need to do my job. All right. Should I let go of my ex? Is it Wilson Phillips release me? Is that it? Is that it? Release me? Oh, let's see. Should I let go of the ex? I don't know. Can we cue up Wilson Phillips release me? Can we? I'm going to get a copyright strike. Should I do it? No, I don't think so. Ooh. Oh, they got a good art video on right now. Ooh, I'm going to watch that. Oh, I'm going to watch that video. It's a good art video. It's an oil painting video. I mean, I love oil painting. I do. All right. Should we let go of the ex or should we hang on for dear life? Should we hang on for dear life to that ex? I don't know. I know who does know, though. The wheel. The golden wheel. Lavender sees, is anyone romantically interested in me? I don't know. Afra, what should I do about the rest of the month? What are Manisha's currently intentions for me? Well, to get that house. Everybody wants a house. There's a very unpleasant situation at work. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. You gotta, that's a problem at work. It's always awkward when you got weird drama at work. I don't know. Weird drama at work. Why can't I just work? I just want to earn money and go home. That's all I want to do. I don't know why people want to do extra work at work. I want to earn money and go home. That's my goal in life. Earn money, do my job, and go home. It seems that other people like the drama. Other people like to waste time. If you want to spend 12 hours at work with drama, that's fine. But I think most of the people want to just work, get their job done and do it good, and then go home. You know, I want to be proud of my job and get it done good, get it done well. So there you go. All right. I got a comment on the waterfall tarot. That's good. Okay. You just want to be happy. I think the goal is to go home as soon as possible. Should you let go of the ex or not? The Ten of Swords, that hurts. Hanged Man, that hurts. The Eight of Swords, that hurts. The Two of Cups, oh my God. Oh, well, all right. So the Ten of Swords, should you let go of the ex? The Ten of Swords says that was pretty painful breakup. Something happened. Something happened. You know, something did happen. What is going on? Did that person cheat on you? Did they do something bad? Was there an odd, weird breakup to where it just got into an odd situation? I mean, I ask this because the Ten of Swords is a harsh card. It's harsh. It's harsh. Look at this. That's no good. That's no good at all. That's hurts. You know, what happened there? What happened there? What caused this? Did you cause this or did they cause this? I mean, that's going to be hard to heal from. And then we have the Hanged Man. I'm having to manual focus this because my camera sucks. All right. The Hanged Man is right after this. The Hanged Man says it's hard to move on. It's difficult to move on. We're not having success moving on. Then the Eight of Swords says you got to release. You got to release. The Wilson Phillips Release Me song, you got to release and move on. Such a great song, by the way. The Eight of Swords says you're trapped in this endless cycle to where you're thinking about it, you're leaning towards it, you're thinking, what if? And then the imagination kicks in. That imagination, it could have been beautiful. It could have been wonderful. It could have been this. It could have been that. Let me grab my rose-colored glasses. Let me get my rose-colored glasses. I'm going to put them on, and these are going to make everything seem like that was the best relationship of my entire life. I'm just saying, when I put these on, all the bad things go away. It's like when I get them on, this goes away. Look, it's wonderful. Nothing. Oh, wait, reality is different than the rose-colored glasses. Quite possibly. We don't know. But yeah, we're stuck in this cycle. You want something good, you want something nice, but it's painful to re-interview a new person, to figure out if the new person is decent, is bad. We need to start all over, and that's painful too. But the Two of Cups says, yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to get into something better. It's time to get somebody that you deserve. If somebody puts you in a Ten of Swords situation, you're better than that. You're better than that. Naisha, you're better than that. You need somebody who is going to love you, who is going to cherish you, who is going to say, she's calling me. I can't wait to talk to her. Let me ping her and see how she's doing. Let me see how she's doing because I really care about her. You need somebody like that. You need somebody like that. You don't need somebody that jams you into a Ten of Swords situation. So basically that's what the reading's saying. Always, as always, entertainment purposes only. Never make love decisions based upon a fat man on YouTube reading your cards. You know, the fat man on YouTube reading your cards may not be the best solution for guidance on love, but you need to make a decision. I think, and the cards think, that you need the Two of Cups. If you have to choose between the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups is what you want. I want somebody that wakes up in the morning and says, I wonder how Naisha's doing. I wonder if she's doing okay. I wonder how she slept. Let me ping her on Instagram, or, you know, let me text her and say, yeah, how'd you sleep? How was it? How did your night go? How are you feeling this morning? You know, you said you were sick yesterday, making sure you're okay. I want to make sure you're okay. You don't want somebody who's stabbing you with 10 swords. I'm just saying. All right. That's what that's what tarot says. That's what tarot says. Okay. All right. Afra, what do you see for me for the rest of the month? Is anyone interested in me romantically? There you go. A marriage proposal was coming, but now it's gone. Rest of the month general reading. I'm not a fan of general readings if I don't have to. I'm seeing the light now, and everyone's going good, focused home and starting a new wolf. There you go. Oh, let's see. What are the questions we got? Where's that house question? Where's that house question? Somebody wanted a house. Let's see. Okay. Scott, unpleasant situation at work. There you go. Let's check it out. Scott and the work. Today is a work reading. Today I'm doing a 4K flip through of the business class tarot because, I mean, the beautiful and wonderful Raina gifted me the business class tarot, and I need to get a 4K flip through and start using that all the time. I'm just saying. Scott, weird situation at work, and we need to fix it. We need to fix the weird situation at work. What are we going to do with that? We can do the bone. No, we can do. Let's do something totally different today. Oh man, I hate the Muse Tarot. We're going to use it though. We're going to use the Muse Tarot. We'll figure out the weird situation at work for Scott. We need to figure out that. Nikki was looking for a house. All right. Well, this is going to be the last reading. Nikki, we'll get your house some other time. We'll get your house some other time. Right now, we're on the last reading. Have this jumbled mess of a presentation here, but I am ending soon. Ending soon, last reading. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. Where is the background opacity? 100%. There you go. Ending soon, last reading. That is much better. Much better. Weird situation at work. We got to figure out how to fix this. We can't let it ride. We can't let the weird ride. We can't. We got to fix it. Got to put a Band-Aid on it. Got to figure out how to do it. Because like I said, most people just want to do a great job, get paid, and go home. They don't want to stay at work with drama. Okay, weird situation at work. Where are we going with this? The Ten of Materials says that did shake things up. You know, that did shake things up. I do think that you have quite a bit of shake up there. That is not very advantageous for you at all. The Muse of Voices, the Seven of Voices, the Five of Materials, the Six of Voices. It's important to put it behind you. It's important to put it behind you. This is one of the keys that we're sort of looking for here. It's important to get it into the past and move on. It's important to get it into the past and move on. Almost like act like it didn't happen. Act like it didn't happen. I think if we continue to focus on it, if we continue to have that be a big part of work, that's going to be a long-term issue. The Five of Materials says that could be a long-term issue. You could have many problems blossom from this if you let it continually do that. How does Jay feel about me? Karen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, put it into the past. Get it into the past and reconcile with who else you need to reconcile with. And the Seven of Voices says get the reconciliation in there and fix it. The King of Voices says if we continue to focus on it, if we make it worse, if we continue to shine light on it, then ultimately it could be a problem. So put it into the past, get it into the past, move on, and don't let it affect work. Don't let it affect work. The more light shined on it, the worse it gets. We don't want a ton of light shined on that. All right, Karen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, Karen wants to know, how does Jay feel about me? Let's check that out. Whoa. Is this software going to work? That would be great. Okay, let's see, KVP. What does Jay feel about me? Not anybody else. We need to find out what Jay feels about me. To do that, we'll use the Druidcraft Tarot. There you go. The Druidcraft Tarot. Good news, I found the money trick. I located the money trick. That's the good news. I now have it in my possession once more. By the way, if you didn't get your question answered, I'm here tonight. In 11 hours, I will return. And I will be here again. doing tarot readings for all of you beautiful people. I'm just saying I'll be here again. Be ready and willing to do some amazing tarot. We got some humping in here. Humping alert. We got some humping on the last card, but it's upside down. I don't know. Upside down humping can be fun, I guess. All right. The Lord of Defeat being the first card doesn't look good. Upside down humping doesn't look good. The Ace of Swords being upside down doesn't look good. We just have some things that don't look good. Mary, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Mary, I appreciate you. Okay. So, it doesn't look good. How does Jay feel about me? There's more stuff going on. Karen, there's more stuff going on here. Is there? Karen, is there? Why do I have all these bad cards, Karen? What is happening here? We have the Lord of Defeat as the first card. That's not a good opener. It's not a good opener. It's like somebody coming to you and the first words out of their mouth is, you know, I don't like your outfit, or I don't like those shoes, or something. You don't got a good opener. The Lord of Defeat is bad. Alangina, hello. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. But did we have a moment of power? The moment of power is sort of what you need here. It's sort of what you need here. It's almost that you decide what ultimately happens with the relationship or with things going on here. So if you're looking for a freebie to where Jay is going to leap into your arms, is Jay going to call you and say that they're madly in love with you? It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. It looks like that you have power here. You have the ability to fix whatever the problem is. You have the ability to make the relationship what you want. But if you're relying on this person to be the sole decisive decision on how things go, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. You should take the reins. You should do whatever you need to do to make this work. Right now, it's not going to work. Right now, it's not working. We got the love. We got the humping reversed. We got the Ace of Swords reversed. That's all about initiating communication, starting that communication. It's like if they started, it could be bad. If they started, it may not go your way. The humping may not go your way. The Lord of Defeat being the first card out of the box doesn't look good. So you're going to have to be the one that takes the reins, that takes the wheel here, and either fixes the situation, resolves whatever needs to be resolved. But as far as just if you let it go on autopilot, it's not going to go well. That's what it's saying. Mary, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What are his intentions? Oh, we got a bunch of intentions. M-G-O. What are his intentions, and is he really going to come towards me? Is he headed your way? Is he headed your way? The love screen will tell us. The love screen will tell us if he's headed your way, along with the never popular, but I love using it anyway, Hermetic Tarot. The Hermetic Tarot will let us know what his intentions are. What are his intentions? What are we going to do with this mess? Is that going to be good? The money trick. Yeah, see the money trick. It's all about the money trick. If the money trick wasn't on the channel, nobody would watch. Let's face it, nobody would be here. It's all about the money trick. Crystal, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. All right. Nobody would be here if it wasn't for the money trick. Am I going to read an entirely upside down set of cards? Yes, I am. It's nothing but upside down cards today. All right. Will it work out between me and Stefan? Let's check that out too. All right. What are his intentions? Queen of Cups. Oh, Fortitude. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Flaming Sword, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups being reversed. It doesn't look like that this is a... Let's see. What are his intentions? I think that he wants different goals than you do. He wants different goals than you do. Doctor, welcome. What is going on? Good for you to join us. Thank you for hanging out with us. He wants something different than you do. That could be a different type of relationship. It could be different goals for a relationship. It could be different time length for something. It could be that they want something more than what you can offer. Could be they want a rushed relationship, which is something you don't want. Could be want a slow relationship, which is something you want a rushed relationship. It doesn't seem like things are matched. We have a mismatch in several regards. Why do I say that? We got two queens upside down, sort of bookending the reading. The Queen of Cups is water of water. It's that emotional stability. It's that emotional love. It's that emotional good stuff that we have with that. And both the queens are reversed. And we're having a problem getting things in sync. We're just out of sync with the entire thing. Then we have the King of Swords. Again, not only a mismatch, but a mismatch that could lead to conflicts. Because if the goals aren't specified, if the outcome is not specified, we could be in a situation where we're just not on the same page and everything crumbles apart. So again, we need to figure out what are the goals? Where are we going with this? Who wants what? Who wants when? And we need to negotiate or work that out. If we don't, we're going to be on a different page. Things get awkward, things get weird, and things could crumble and not be on where we need it. All right, will it work out with me and Stefan? Let's see about that. Stefan or Steven? I don't know. CD? Me and Stefan, or me and Steven? Something. I assume it's Stefan. I mean, it sounds like a Stefan to me. Where in the world did I put those cards? It's one of my favorite decks. I'm not even sure where I put it. It is somewhere around here, but I don't know. Okay, fine. That's fine. Whatever. I can't find it. Let's use the Wise Dog Tarot. I shuffled this. I did shuffle the Wise Dog Tarot. And the dogs... Who let the dogs out is the operative question. Here. We need to figure out who let the dogs out. All right. Let's see. Marriage proposal was coming, but it got canceled. I got it. If you didn't get your question answered, by the way, I'll be back in 11 hours. Lost cards. You know it's bad when you got so many decks you can't find your cards. I don't do fully upside down readings. I don't. Everyone gets upset too. You turn the cards around. That's because I don't do upside down complete. If it's 100% upside down, I don't do it. If there's one card that's right side up, I'll do the whole thing. Okay. I don't think it's proper. I don't think it's where we need to be. Okay. Me and Stefan, will it work out? It's going to be difficult. We have some problems to fix. We got a lot of sort of weird cards here. It's almost like that we have a good first start. We have a good jump start to the car. But unfortunately, the car is low on gas. We need to go fill the car up. We need to go put the gas in the car. That's what it's basically saying. We have a good start. We have a strong start. We have something where we can get it to work out, but we need to overcome some things. One of the things is the Hierophant feel, where we have one person is doing way too much and the other person may not be doing enough. So it's not really an imbalance. It's a voluntary thing, a voluntary action. What happens, though, when one person is doing way more than the other is the person that's doing all the work eventually tires out. They burn out. I'm doing all of this. No, this is Wise Dog Tarot. It's not trimmed. All right, I'm doing all of this work, and I'm not getting the feedback. I'm not getting the feedback that I need. I'm not getting the things that I need from that. And they eventually relax, and they stop doing that much work. And what that leads to is the other person saying, wait a minute, I'm having to do all this extra work now. Why? Why am I having to do all this extra work? And it's because you let the other person do too much work. And when they finally relaxed, which is what we have with the 4, when they finally relax and get back to normal, get back to some sort of normalcy, now we're in a weird situation where, like I said, a lot of people sort of get these things where it's imbalanced and we need to fix it. So ultimately, it is about each person getting the same level of dedication to something. And if they do that, we can fix it. We can sort of repair it. But overall, it looks like we got a couple of small hurdles to get through. So that's okay. A couple of small things to get through. Overall, we got a strong start. I think that it'll be all right in the long run. There you go. There you go. Just don't expect it to be a freebie. Don't expect it to be absolutely free. So anyway, it's all right. So let's end for now. Again, I'll be back in 11 hours. So come back. I appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time.